dream I know deep up my feelings for you.
The Nigeria court refuses to vacate arrest warrant against Yahaya Bello. They said because Yahaya Bello has shown no regard for law. Moving on, we have the Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Otti says that he will soon make public the forensic audit report which indicted his predecessor Okezikbazu of diverting billions of state funds meant for project to individual company accounts. But before we comment fully with this news, welcome to Reality Letter Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. If this is the first time of watching, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, and also turn the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trend and latest news happening on social media. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you all so much for joining us. To all our viewers out there, thank you so much for joining us. So guys, let's dive into the main news. Justice Emeka Wite of the Federal High Court in Abuja has refused to set aside the order of warrant of arrest issued on April 17 against the ex-Kogi governor Yahaya Bello. Justice Wite gave the order on Friday while ruling on application by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (Efcc) that the court should not hear any preliminary objection by the former governor of Kogi State until he appears in court to take a plea on 19 counts of fraud filed against him. My people, no be small matter. Yahaya Bello had filed an application through his lawyer, Abdulwahab Mohammed, asking that the warrant of arrest issued against him by the court should be set aside. But in his ruling, Justice Wite agreed with the EFCC lawyer, Kemi, that no application from Bello should be taken until he appears in court to take a plea. Justice Wite held that the application of the applicant, EFCC, is meritorious and granted as prayed. The court held that a party in disobedience of a valid court order should not be given the opportunity to be heard by a court until the party obeys the order. The judge stated that it would have been more honorable for the ex-governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, to obey the court by appearing for his arraignment on April 17, 18, or 23, stressing that an order of courts supersedes and is binding until it is set aside by the Superior Court on appeal. Justice Wite said that the deliberate refusal of Yahaya Bello to appear in court is targeted to avoid arraignment and is an attempt to frustrate the court from doing their judicial work. They said Yahaya Bello cannot sit in his comfort of his house and dictate what he wants the court to do for him. That is clearly shown that no atom of regard and respect for the court, and is taking this court for granted by disobeying and frustrating the judicial proceeding. Honestly, this man has been this way. He has no regard whatsoever for his land and for the people he governed. All this mago no feel free him from court process if there are claims against him. Now the master is saying that he has no regard for law because the judiciary caused it, that the Nigerian politicians are misbehaving because the judiciary gave them the power to be misbehaving. That if you check it, has any past governor ever gone to jail even when the conviction is clear? So make the hear word that they know that there are ways out of this whole saga. So not be money, they go still block them and they go still leave them. It means they don't teach one person. Use that do example. All of them go learn. But my people, no matter what, the day of reckoning has come. Yahaya Bello ruled Kogi State with such blunt arrogance, and he thought that there was no tomorrow. The hammer of justice is dangling on his head, so he should go and answer the call. No one is bigger than the law, so he should arraign himself before the courts. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts. Your contributions, opinions are in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. Moving on to the next one. The Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Otti says that he will soon make public the forensic audit reports which indicted his predecessor Okezikbazu of diverting billions of state funds meant for projects to individual company accounts. Dr. Alex Otti said that the immediate past administration transferred the sum of 10 billion airport fund into 32 different accounts before it was shared, adding that the money had already been transferred out of the state government account before they approached the Abia State House of Assembly for approval. The governor was offering more clarification on the auditing during his monthly media chat tagged Governor Alex Otti Speaks to Abians, held at Government House Umaya on Thursday. While noting that the denial of the former governor was not unexpected, Otti pointed out that it was reported in the media that instead of denying spending the fund, they then claimed that they used it for road construction, which is against the evidence available. So according to the governor, he said the management of the company, Forotex Construction Company, has admitted that the company never applied to be awarded the aborted airport project under the past administration. So Alex maintained that when the report would eventually be published, that the rest of the work would be handled by security agency, insisting also that his interest is for the money to be refunded rather than taking anyone to jail. Alex also said that the immediate past governor's denial is not unexpected. When it was announced, they went to the media abusing the government and saying that the government lied. That it is a report by the KPMG International Company which says that they diverted the money into roads. That in the bank statement on the 26th of September 2020, when people were dealing with COVID-19, a debt went into the state account for 10 billion and it was payment for an 80% contract of the Abia airports. So it is true and incontrovertible that the statement is there and the report is there. By the way, the report will be published very soon. Alex Ote assured the Abians. He said that he can assure them that, as reported by the media, it is the KPMG International Company that did the forensic audit. So it's clearly something went wrong. That the engagement with the company that received the money gave the impression that the company was deceived. So the managing director of the company said that he told them that he had never built an airport before and that is not his area of competence. Neither did he apply to them to construct an airport. That the governor equally stated that his government was not ordered over the defection in droves by PDP members to APC in the states. So he said those that should be worried were the remnants of the PDP, affirming that both members of the PDP and other political parties are joining him in the Labour Party, that the government is the government of the people. What is important for them is to give good governance, and that is what they are doing. Meanwhile, the governor said he is not worried about the mass defection of members of the People Democratic Party to All Progressive Congress in the states. That he was more concerned with delivering governance to Abia than the movement of the PDP member to APC. Oti further likened political parties to churches, which anyone was free to join as they like, adding that it was the Abia PDP that should worry that their members were leaving them. That political parties are like churches, and any church that you would like to go, you are free. And he's not worried because they are not leaving his party. There are a lot of people who are joining his party and more are like on their way. So political parties are like free entry and free exit, that they are not thinking about the next election. Of course, it's too early to start thinking about the next election. That what is important is to give good governance to the people and they are at liberty to support whoever they want. The opposition is very small and the government is the government of the majority, and the most important thing is what the majorities are saying, that if they live in these states, they will agree that there is difference between light and darkness. Honestly, his administration is massively supporting the empowerment of women. That is the truth. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions are in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you all so much for staying to us. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like, come your way next. Stay safe, guys. Bye.